process. Now I created my
I can't see your screen, Deepak.
Okay, sorry. Now,
One second. Yes. Now I can see.
okay. Now I initiated my approval process saying that dealer status should be true and record editability administration only. And I made a initial submission field update and final approval rejection recall actions. Okay. Now I activated my approval process. I just activated. So as soon as I activate, I don't get anything here because we need to add that approval process button into a page layout. Until unless if you don't add, you don't get that. Until unless if you don't add, you don't get that one. Now this is active. So for that, what we need to go to page layouts and we need to update our page layouts. In page layouts, we need to add the approval process button, so approval, submit for approval button. So go to buttons, submit for approval. You can see right here. If you go to buttons, you will get a submit for approval. You need to drag and drop, save. The same way you do for other page layouts also. I mean wherever you need it. Buttons and links we don't have because it is already added. Let me change my layout to dealer layout. Buttons and links, it is also added, so it's fine. Now if I refresh my page, you can see here submit for approval, right? I have option to submit for approval, isn't it?
Yes.
If I submit for approval, I made active. Please do your actions. This is just a random text that we are submitting for request. So I submitted my record. I don't find any difference in the lightning, but I can show you the best way what is happening in Classic. Switch to Classic. Now you can see record is locked, right?
Yes.
And you can see pending for approval and comment also approval process has been submitted. And I can able to update this record, don't worry. See, I can able to update record because I am a system administrator. I have a permission called system administrator. So I can able to update. But who is the approver here? Sunil, right?
Yeah.
Now I log in as a Sunil now. Now I will try to log in as a Sunil. I'm just doing a login. Dealers. Okay. Now I'll just switch my experience to Classic. Classic experience. And I'll go to my dealer record, the one I submitted for approval. Now he don't have edit permission at all, but he had a approve or reject option, right? Because I am a manager, I can able to accept it. So I'm choosing approve. I'm choosing approve, saying that I am approving it. I just clicked on approve. Record approve. Record approve. But unfortunately, this user have no edit permission. You can see he don't have a privilege to edit directly the record. He don't have a permission to edit the record directly. But how he is able to update? through process builder, through approval process, even the person have no access on edit the record permission, but still he can able to approve the data. Clear?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, if I submit the approval process, what happens? I'm trying to submit as a Sunil. I'll get an error saying that unable to submit the approval process, the record does not meet the entry criteria. What is the entry criteria here? Or initial submissions. What is the entry criteria here? Active only, right? We are checking for active, isn't it?
Yes.
But still, we need to observe little more things. Who is submitted? Who is the record creator? And those stuff also we need to consider. So again, I'm going to approval process. If I open my approval process, here you can see initial submitters. Who can submit the approval process? Here you will be saying by default record owner. I mean location owner, nothing but a dealer, isn't it? What it is mean? It mean to say only location owner can able to submit the record. I mean whoever creates the dealer record, they can able to submit the record. Other than that, no one will able to submit. Clear?
Yeah.
But here you can able to choose roles and subordinates and these stuff. Let's say I'm choosing users. I'm selecting all my users. I'm selecting all my users and I'm saving it. Okay. Now again I'll log in as a Sunil. Sorry, too many times is going, but still okay. I'm going to Sunil and I'll log in as a Sunil sales. Go to where is dealers. Dealer 2. I'll try to submit now. I'll try to submit. Now it got submitted, isn't it? Because why
Yes.
it got submitted? Because we enabled all the initial submitter can be any of these users. Can be any of these users. Now where is the recall button? We have an action called recall here, right? Where is recall? There is no recall, isn't it? But the only is that you need to go to again initial submitters. Okay, now log out as this user. Now log out as Sunil. Now go to initial submitters. Here you will be having allow submitters to recall the approval request. Allow submitters to recall the approval request. Say. Now I'll go to my dealers. Now I'll go to my dealers. Dealer 2. You got the button called recall approval request, right? If I do a recall, then you can see recall request for approval. Now approval request recalled and there is no record lock. It got unlocked because you can see on recall action record will get unlocked for editing, isn't it? On final rejection record will get for editing. Even for final record, if I want to make it log, I can edit and I can say log the record from being edited. Even if it is getting rejected, still you can see record will be logged. Even for final approval action, final rejection action, you have an ability to either lock or unlock the record in the process of approval process actions. Clear? Clear to this point?
Oh, can you just tell the last step one more time?
Okay.
Final rejection action.
Final rejection action. Let's say if the record has been rejected. Let's user rejected.
Okay.
I'm submitting for approval. I'm submitting for approval. Now record is locked, right?
Yeah.
Even if I approve or reject, if I reject, because I'm a system administrator, can do on behalf of users. So you are saying, imagine that I'm doing a Sunil. I'm rejected. If I reject, what should happen? Record should become open, unlocked, or it should be locked. Here you can see locked symbol, right?
Yeah.
If I have a locked symbol means user will not able to edit the records. User will not able to edit the records. For example, let me go to Sunil's profile. Sunil, I'll just enable one permission called edit permission to the profile, okay, to the dealer record. That way you will understand. Okay. Now dealer, I'm just saying edit also, save. Now who can able to edit the record? Only the approver or the system administrator can able to edit the records. So I'm going to view all users. I'll log in as a Nikhil. I'll log in as a Nikhil. Switch to classic. Because the log symbol is only available in classic, not in lightning experience. So only we are working this, particularly this scenario in classic. If I refresh, I got edit symbol, right? Edit button. I'm editing.
Yes.
Record is locked. If you need to edit, contact your admin. This is how you'll get an error. Record is locked.
Okay.
That is what I am saying. Whether you want to on final approve, once the record is approved successfully, do you want to unlock the record or you wanted to make it is locked always? The same thing goes to final rejection action. When the final rejection action done, I mean rejected, then you need to. But only there is no option for initial. As soon as the record got submitted, it will be locked for the editing. Initial submission, there is no edit button here. You can see you can't modify anything. The same way in recall, as soon as you recall, record will get unlocked. Only two places that you can modify either final approval action or final reject actions. Clear?
Yeah.